All right, our next section of window types, this is the other half. So most of the windows we're going to talk about today talk about how they open. So the first type is single hung windows, and they only open in one direction. They either slide up or they slide down, period. They either open from the top or they open from the bottom. That's your only choices there. Single hung. They could call it single sliding, but there's another type of window that slides, but they slide from left to right. So these are sliding from up and down, and they are called single hung windows. And when it talks about it in this definition, it says sashes open from the top or the bottom only. So what you might also refer to as like a window pane, which would be the section that is bordering the glass, that's actually called the sash. That's the technical term on a window, the sash. Then we have double hung, similarly, except for it opens two directions, hence the double, instead of single hung one direction. So the sash opens from the top and the bottom in this type of window. See how this top sash is sliding down and this bottom sash is sliding up at the same time. Let me go back to the other one so you can compare. So there's that, only sliding one direction, and there's that, where both sashes move, double hung. The benefit of the double hung is that if you had your windows open for ventilation purposes, to get a breeze in, you could have some breeze coming in from the top and coming in from the bottom instead of just one section. The next type is a casement window. And I know that we learned the architectural symbol for a casement window, but they are hinged at the side and they basically swing out, kind of like a door, but it's a window. So it could open and close with a crank, or some would just like unlatch and swing open all the way. So see how these have like little handles on them? Like that literally looks like a French door, but it's not, it's a window. So you would just like turn the knob and they would open. Or when it says a crank right here in this definition, it has like a wheel. You remember like old school cars used to have to roll the window down by hand, not with a button? I don't know if any of you remember that because you're too young, but that's what it was like when I was growing up. So it would be a crank, kind of like that, and you would roll your window out in that way. Then we have a sliding window, which is really like a sliding door for the most part. This is the type of window we have in the school building if you've ever noticed your teachers opening the windows or you've opened them or closed them for them. So while we talked about how the single hung and the double hung windows, they slide top to bottom, the sliding window slides left to right. Okay, left to right, sliding window. Also bus windows, like similar, except for I guess that would technically be a single hung window. I don't know why I said that. Scratch that. um, okay. Ooh, that was really short. For all of your windows. So make sure you've got all those pictures glued in. There's the bell again. Make sure that you wrote all the words with it. It was really not that much writing. Make sure you can tell the difference and answer the questions tonight that go with this. Tomorrow we will have a video about soft window treatments.